stopped.
Damn.
But I mean...
Do you want me to get that description again? I can.
No, you're good. I got what you were saying. I think they might have heard it, but... Alright, so... Yeah, you definitely...
I mean, if you think I got a good enough enchanting roll, I could, if you would let me start working on my 2 rings. Not finish, because those take me a long time, what I'm making with the rings, but...
Yeah, I mean, alright, so with the 31, alright, we'll do a 10 for each hour, but it's easy for you. You know what you're doing. You're pretty proficient in enchanting.
Do you care if I describe the rings? Because that's very important to what they do and for what I'm making for the characters.
You have 20 minutes.
Okay.
You can clean the rings to prepare them. You can prepare the gems or whatever you're going to do to it.
So, yeah, I'll do the gem. So, I actually have a 1,000 gold piece black onyx, which is going to be... I need to crack it into 5 equal parts. Because it's, since they all came from the same gem and all these rings are going to be connected, I'm going to make it so that these rings can be connected to each other. And that that onyx is going to be that gem centerpiece. So I'll break it and start smoothing it down so I could put runes on it.
All right.
At a later date.
You got 20 minutes before they come busting in on you, so I'm going to make you roll it with disadvantage because you're going to get caught, like, halfway through it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so enchanting disadvantage. Yikes. All right. Let's see how it goes. Well, you'll see how it goes.
Oh, my Lanta.
What? Is that a natural 1? Did I just waste my gem?
2 natural 20s.
No, you rolled a 1 and a 20.
So, yes.
I would have done an amazing job if Scabbards didn't just break in the room behind me going, Wizard!
Yeah, you guys, if you can see yourselves on the map, you can totally move into the room with Telvas.
Rob told us he takes that way.
Oh, wait, hold on. Unlock tokens. There you go.
I'm just putting Danny where she'd be sitting on this stool while I'm working on the desk.
Tell us, crazy scary person.
Josh, what's the nature of what happens to me? Does my shit just crack?
When Telvas jumps in the room,
I literally kick in the door.
You know, it's Gabby.
Russian screaming about some crazy time traveler.
He kicks the door open and you drop the gem and it shatters into like 10, 15 different pieces of shiny, and Scabbards roll a wisdom save.
Hold on.
Are you watching Twitch chat?
No, why? Oh, okay, hold on, never mind. Burp, rewind. Alright. Sorry, Rob. Roll that enchanting. Well, we'll keep that roll, and you didn't have disadvantage, so...
Split the difference, you got a 10.
No.
I was saying a 10 for me is a 21, which is...
Still good, but...
You want me to roll again?
Now Scabbards and Talvas's minds are permanently linked.
Roll it in the open.
Okay, I wasn't casting a spell, so... Hopefully not.
I could make that work.
Okay, so, yeah, you get the gem is... The spell is in the gem, or the whatever you had to do to the gem to get it ready to put into...
The ring that I haven't enchanted yet?
The one ring. Yeah, you got one gem ready for one ring.
Okay.
And remember, you do get to wear 2 because you bidded last week. You can wear 2 rings or 2 necklaces.
One on each hand. Oh.
I'm just going to put in my notes.
One on each hand or 2 on one chain?
Well, I figured you guys could each wear 1 on each hand. I'll totally allow that, but 1 on each hand.
What about toes?
If you buy a toe ring, or if he enchants you a toe ring.
Alright, I'm going to go one step further.
I don't know if I'm chanting you anything. Well, first of all, he breaks through the door as I'm running.
Well, no.
Ring for my tail.
He kind of like gives you inspiration. He runs in and like all of your magic just goes woof. And you're like, oh my god. What just...
Well, I probably have like a mini heart attack. Like,
yeah, like what just happened? Like what was supposed to take an hour and a half took you 20 minutes and done. Just like that.
Well, he might have done
the
it.
Emotional support character.
Talbos is like he might have done it, but also the unstable nature of Magicka aside, in case that could have gone extremely terribly, looks at Scabbers and goes, "Really? What do you need, Scabbers? I thought you were going to the church with Soul and all the others."
We did. We found this crazy time traveler dude who is kind of creeping me out.
He has a mask.
Crazy time traveler dude, huh?
Oh, Soul finally punches in right behind me.
Yeah, comes in right after. Like, he's wearing a mask and such. He had
people
a dream.
People wear masks, Souls. That's a thing.
Yeah, but he kneeled.
I think he is a mask.
He kneeled to you.
Right.
He would actually be like next to her. He would follow you, Saul, like a follower, like somebody, like he's your lost little puppy dog.
Talbos just kind of raises his eyebrow, looks at like Soul, and then at him and goes, and then looks back at him and goes, "I don't know what you see in her, but all right."
Trained guard dog.
But then Talbos claps his hands together. However, Soul, catch this, and he throws something at Soul.
I will try to catch it. Do you want me? I will even.
I mean, it's from Talbos. I'm sure you can catch it.
I do a one-handed catch and go, awesome.
What is it?
That is for you. I have finally finished. That is a belt of stone giant strength. Put it on, please. I want you to put it on.
That's what she is. Like, soon as she caught it and saw the belt, she
Click.
lick.
And I would like to say that you feel a rush of strength enter your body. And now your strength is permanently at 23, unless you take off that belt.
Oh, and not coming off. I'll go to bed in it.
Alright, hold on.
Talbos is just saying, it feels great to do an enchantment. Then he's going to turn to the person he doesn't know in the room and goes, sorry for that. That was a long time coming, something I said I'd make for her a long time ago. My name is Talbos Sylvain. I'm of the church, church. I am of the College of Troken. I was thinking any of you guys going to church. What's your name?
My name is Zephyr. I am a devout of the Raven Queen.
Oh, not a god that I'm original with, but I know that my paladin friend worships her. Probably some god from her strange land. What's this nonsense about them calling you a time traveler?
I don't know. Something about 3,000. Something about 3,000 years old.
I think more than that, but
Are you the time traveler?
I don't know. I don't remember sleeping or anything. They said I went missing for a very, very long time.
How long ago did you leave home?
Like the temple? Just recently.
Actually, Saul, roll me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Hey, Talvas, he doesn't like it when people touch his mask.
Well, I don't like. I wouldn't like you to
wisdom
touch
save
my
as well.
stuff either. scabbards. I don't know.
Oh, you like it when I touch all your stuff. Slap 'em.
I will literally freeze you in place again.
Oh, this is going well.
I will look at Zephyr and I'm like, sorry about that.
So you don't quite remember how long of the trip it was? You just remember the trip here to these new lands from your old lands.
Okay.
Well, Thomas will kind of crack knuckles, and he goes, Mr. Zephyr, what are they saying? They're saying that you saw Soul in a vision of some kind. Is what I'm getting the gist of here.
Yes, I am from a monastic order of the Raven Queen.
Now,
We've been
what was the
keeping watch
nature?
for her return for about 40,000.
Do you think Soul is some reincarnation of the Raven Queen? That's what it's sounding like to me in the way you're describing it.
Have you ever seen depictions of the Raven Queen?
No, she's an unknown god to me. Soul was the first person I ever met that told me of her.
Roughly
You wouldn't happen.
9 months ago, she also visited everybody in my order, and actually quite a few of the nobles of her, of the Shatterkai, and let us know that we needed to find her. She'd be in danger, but that she has returned.
Talvas just kind of has his eyebrow raised. He's not. He thinks you're telling what you think is the truth. He doesn't disbelieve you. He's like, Soul, really? The Raven Queen? And he's gonna be like, well,
See, I told you you'd like this.
what?
We brought you a puzzle.
How would have the Raven Queen, even if Soul somehow, some extremely unlikely way, why would the Raven Queen come down?
I don't
At all.
question the divine.
Oh, well, I question everything because that's how you learn. Even question the gods sometimes. Who knows? Maybe they'll find it interesting. But
Always question your God, sir.
When she left years ago, she said she would return.
What do you mean she left? What happened?
She tried to stop a war between the what would have been known as the High Elves and the Sindar, which you probably know now is the Drow.
Sorry, as what? You cut out there for me.
The Drow.
Would it be a history check to see if I comb through my head of any histories I've studied in the college of any idea what I'm talking about? I'm not an elf, so I don't know if I would take this with disadvantage.
No, you can take it regular, but I'll let you. I'll allow it with your time being spent at the college. We'll see if you found a book or something. You do know that there were elves in the beginning, but they never really say if there were one species or one tribe. They just say dragons and elves first ruled this world. The whole world. Not just Troken, but the whole world itself.
Well, that's interesting and all, but I don't understand how her stopping a war would result in her having to come down. These visions that your order's been receiving, that you say were of Soul, is it been recently, or has this been for a few thousand years that you've been receiving these visions?
Well, every now and again, people would receive visions, but normally the face would be covered. There's a very famous pictures of the Raven Queen where she has like a very long beak and a feathered head companion. but this was the first time that she appeared without a mask.
You wouldn't happen to have... I mean, are you a priest of some kind? A holy warrior like Soul?
Yeah, I can totally jump in my backpack and pull out like a picture of...
Yeah, that's what I was asking for. Like
the symbology of the Raven Queen.
Yeah, I'll compare it to Soul if this... I don't know what the Raven Queen actually looks like, so...
We had a book, too, that we got last session. That would have, like,
for
some
the most
symbols.
part, most of the pictures still do kind of... She has, like, a light mask on. Other than that, it would look very similar to Soul, but there's not very many pictures with like the mask off, and they're kind of... It'd be hard to really see.
Mm-hmm. Well, I never discount anyone's theories, because that's not the way of a researcher. I won't lie to you, this seems very far-fetched to me, but I always give the benefit of the doubt. Even if she was the Raven Queen, what danger is this that you say she's in? I mean, she's an adventurer. She travels around with us.
I didn't
That's
say
a
she
pretty...
was in danger.
Oh,
She did.
I thought you said... She said she was in danger. Did she say from what?
No.
Well, Soul, congratulations. You have a worshiper now. But,
what do I do with it?
well, maybe you can be better than most gods and actually, interact with people on, a human level. No.
I'm doing that right now.
No, that's why. You're on a great start, trust me.
See the confused look?
But,
temple pretty close by now, in the mountains.
Is there anything else that he mentioned that was of import? Like, what was this sundering? I don't remember. Was that said to me or was that said to you guys? I can't remember what that was said to. I was kind of...
we would say that... I think we babbled it to you, too. We babbled it.
I mentioned it at the temple. I haven't mentioned...
Do I know what the sundering is?
But I mean, if he wants to question me on the history, it would come up.
No, because it's not from your world.
Can I ask him what this sundering is? I don't know.
Yeah, you can do what you want, yeah.
No, I'm not asking him. Like, hey, so this sundering that they're mentioning to me, is this some sort of... I can't think of anything in recent history that has had that name in historical...
Well, it definitely wasn't in recent history. Not even for the elven kind. The sundering represents the time when the elves went to war with each other, and it was the fracturing of our race. And basically the removal of our gods.
So this was in the time that elves and dragons were the only ones existed on.
That's correct.
The birth. Okay. Well, I can't discount it because it would be pre-recorded history, so I'll take it. I mean, is there a church that I could study this sundering? Like, is there a hint as to why?
Not too far from here in the mountains.
No,
it's kind of small, but it does have the main textbooks of our lore. Well, at least copies of them.
Was there a reason the gods were ejected? Was there like a war? I mean, obviously there was a war between the elves, but was it because the gods were in the war as well, or?
It was because of the treachery of one god towards another and the followers of her people. When Lolth attempted to corrupt and then later betrayed Cori and Lyeth.
Well, I don't see why. I mean, I will never disregard someone who's willing to offer help. We're an adventuring party. I mean, I'll give you a brief rundown of what's going on. We're sort of on hire to deal with the Oh no, I'm a human.
Okay, just making sure.
We've been
elves in the party.
Yeah, Sol and Rain are our 2 elves, and then Trent's the dwarf, Scabbard's obviously. No, Talbos is just a very smart human. That's all it is.
Yeah. Would the other elves in the party have at least heard about this? I'm imagining that the Sundering is kind of a
I could,
thing that at least the elves know about, don't talk about, but at least know about.
I'll do a history check.
Well, Sol, you definitely would, being from there, and also from that.
Oh, Gundaba.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I think it was meant to be.
What? You want me to do anything? A history check to see if I might know anything? Being an elf, of course.
Yeah. Come on. Oh.
I seen that.
Dang. Alright, you are a high elf, aren't you?
Usually, yep.
Yeah.
It would have been a story to her. She would like kind of remember it, but you know.
Yeah,
it was a children's story.
Yeah, it's a dull story to you. You're way above. Like high elves hold themselves above the Underdark elves, like the Shadarkai and the Drow.
Yeah. Okay, then.
Well, you're entitled to your beliefs, and like I was saying, while they're doing this, I was just going to start explaining while you're looking up history. We've been investigating the resurgence of dragons within the realm of Troken. Maybe it has something to do with what you're talking about. It seems to be a pretty big deal. There's a lot of things coming undone. Names of old enemies of Troken and coming back around.
Yeah, I heard this place was very conducive to dragons.
You would think, but actually, I mean, from the college has been hiding the existence from dragons from the dragon slayers. We never actually, killed them. We actually hid them from the dragon slayers. Now they're coming out, so I don't know what's going on anymore. This was before my time. I don't know why the dragons were like, screw it, we're tired of this island. But they're back, and there's a crazy witch who has a mace that can control them that a Saxton is trying to get because he doesn't like the dragons. Still don't know why my old master is still set on killing the dragons. I don't know what part they play. But yeah, if you want to join us, this temple that's nearby, is it one of yours? Like, is it the one you came from? Is it like it's not going to be hostile towards us, is it?
No, it won't be hostile. Its main devotion is to elven gods, of course, which she would be one of. And it should have some lore that you might be looking for.
It's not going to get upset if non-elves walk in there, is it?
Not if they walk in with her.
Well, I don't really need anything from this city. I'm always interested to learn new things, though. These gods that you've mentioned, I've never heard of before. And obviously, the other thing, you're obviously a religion who's devoted to that if they're so focused on soul for some
Gabbard dives into the bag.
Oh, there he goes again.
Pulls out a scroll. Hands it to Telus. I got you something.
Well, thank you, I guess. I kind of look at it real quick to see what it is. And I go, oh.
Scroll of enfeeblement.
This is an interesting spell. Maybe if we come across another giant.
There you go.
I'll put that in my bag for a later inscribing date since it's really late right now and I probably don't want to stay up anymore. Well, you guys have barged into my room. It sounds like we have plans for tomorrow. If you want to go rent your own rooms from, downstairs, I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah, you guys can leave our room now.
Talvas goes, Scabbard, don't make me do these. I'm going to start ritually casting.
Well, they don't have any good caves around.
I'm going to start ritually casting Liamon's tiny hut in the room so that no one else can be in here with
That
me.
is awesome.
Say, I'm good. You guys get out of here.
All right. So
He
you
needs that
guys-
special alone time.
You guys are going to rest for the night. Who? Trent, do you want to rest for the night, or do you want to do some roguey stuff? And Rain, you and I gotta talk, girl. We gotta figure some stuff out for you. Figure out what you want to do with her.
Okay.
No, I'm good for resting for the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I gave you guys all your long rest. It is the next morning, and those of you that already have it up, you can pull up your new Troken picture.
And before I go to bed, I'm going to take the 10 minutes to ritually cast and store all my spell slots that I had. Which is only 3 at the time, but I regain them back when I wake up.
Just gonna ask you to reshare that. And there it is.
Oh,
right.
pretty.
Look
Okay,
who,
you just
look,
adjusted the existing one.
look who got his own village name.
Yeah. I guess that means I won our little fight, Jerry. Ha! No, I'm just kidding. I don't see no village named after your kid. No, I'm just kidding. Messing with you.
I couldn't remember that character's name. It's the only reason.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, see Drystead right there?
Yeah.
I can't even remember my character's name. Anyway.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw what he said.
Okay.
He bidded it, so yeah, he's. I'm gonna let you have it, Justin. Just so you know.
That's gonna be for a later date at the Mage College.
You better take note of that.
It is.
Okay. On in game, not on your Google Doc.
Okay.
Like on your notes section of your character sheet. Alright, so you guys are in Sullen Loft. And you need to head in this direction. I think we said every 10 feet was a half day.
Something like that.
Yeah, so
Works for me.
20 feet. It takes a day. Travel. It's very plainy. It's the plains, you know, there's no trees, there's
We're approaching the mountains though.
right. You guys could run into like some animals or something, but if you guys wanted to try and take your cart or whatever, you could. But I would make you do whoever's gonna steer the cart do a ride check.
Talbos is on the ride studying his book about learning ancient Draconic.
I would probably be the worst person to. I don't have a negative, but I don't have a positive on animal handling.
I'm over Talvas's shoulder, assisting.
All right, I'll try.
Well, you guys don't have to take the cart.
Oh, yeah.
What? Well, yeah, you guys.
Calm
are
down,
good.
horsies.
100%. You guys take the cart and get loaded up and get on your way. All right, so for the first half of the day, Willow, you haven't rolled very much today. You do the first chance encounter. See what happens, high or low.
Rain. Her name is Rain.
Rain, God bless America. I'm sorry. Rain, 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 rain.
I'll go high. Did I do it right?
That's
that a 1 or 100?
That's a 1.
You did it
Oh,
right.
it is.
Wow.
You did it 100% right.
Wow.
we
Wow.
ended up at the
Wow.
castle.
So we have a hostile dragon fly above us and burn our cart to the ground. Just
All right, so I will let one player be a saving grace. This is still going to be a bad situation, but this high or low will determine that bad situation.
Yikes.
Test out these new +1s.
I need to get some alcohol for this. I'll be right back.
All right. Let's do. How many people do we have here? 5, 6?
6 now.
Thanks.
Yeah. Wait.
6. All right. So in order of the tokens, the 5th one, Zephyr, Tal, Scabbards, Rain. Rain rolls it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
That's poetic. It's
Clean
poetic.
up your mess.
Oh, wow.
This is the way.
Yeah.
And you do. Oh, God. All right, here we go.
You gotta pick what rolling first before you roll it.
Well, I better go low, right?
She
Oh,
rolls at
shit. I think I
100.
did it wrong. I just did it wrong. I hit
Nice.
it twice. Sorry.
105, super high.
I hit it
Could have
wrong.
went high.
But she said low, so
Stop
No.
it.
yeah.
But imagine she rolls a 100.
Stop it. I'm going low.
Oh,
Oh.
Sons of...
TPK.
This could hurt, guys.
I'm a god. I'm fine.
Right? Just reincarnate in someone
Yeah.
else's body.
Yeah, not a problem.
This is my God's retaliation for not helping that lady with her son. That's all I got to say. My God is very disappointed in me.
I'm apparently my own god. It's like I am my own grandpa, so.
I'm getting a hat.
All right, so you
We're gonna
are.
come back for the hat.
We would have gotten it in the morning, remember? He said pick it up.
Oh, there we go.
No, but nobody said they were gonna go back there. That you guys all just said you were leaving.
Oh, yikes.
I'll let you guys stop and get your stuff. I'm
True.
kidding. I'm kidding.
He wouldn't have forgot his hat.
No,
That's
he
like
wouldn't
his
have left
pride
his
and
hat.
joy.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you got your hat. You got your battle robes. Yada yada yada. But here's what's going on right now. You guys are riding through the plains, and it's pretty smooth going. It's kind of nice, and you're starting to come up on the mountains, and you're all reading your books, and Zephyr and Sol are kind of looking at that Raven Queen book that she got, and all of a sudden, like, Zephyr reads this line, and the horses just disappear.
That's not a good trick. Can you bring him back?
I didn't do that.
Swipe my hand through where they used to be. Yeah, they're gone.
I
Oh.
probably did that.
I guess we're walking.
I mean, unless somebody wants to pull the cart.
I mean, hey, we have someone with 23 strength now. Are you willing to? No, stronger than the average horse.
Yeah. I can try.
I want to fly up in the air. Do I see any? Did our horses maybe for some reason get teleported different directions?
Nope.
Okay, is there any other animal I see that I might be able to ride? I will climb the tallest tree and fly up in the air.
You fly in the air and you see a bunch of like gazelle running around. There's some bison roaming the area.
How do you guys feel about taming a buffalo? We could
I'm
have a
up for
buffalo
it.
pulling our cart.
That sounds great. Let's do it.
We just need an animal. If that's what you guys want to do, just give me an animal handling.
I'll help with my
Y'all are
size.
trying to wrangle a wild buffalo. All right.
Don't worry, I got this really awesome net.
Yeah, use the net. That'll be great. Use the net. I'll help. Do you want me to?
Well, if you're gonna tame it, like, why don't you just like walk up on it? You guys do you. You guys do you.
No, I'm taking Scabbard's lead.
I'm not gonna. My lead. I'm just saying.
He's just pointing it out, like, hey, there's bison. There's
I mean,
gazelle out here.
I'll start walking up to it and grab like a handful of grass and talking to it.
If you're going to do that, walk up to it and give me a charisma. I'll let
There is animal handling.
Well, yeah, but she's
I
not
see what you're saying.
necessarily handling the animal. She's trying to walk up on it without spooking it. So I figured like charisma style. Okay.
Yeah, charisma sounds fair. Ha!
Oh, dude, it starts walking towards you like.
It's like, yeah, look, nice grass.
Now you can roll me the animal handling.
Oh, now this is the fun part. This is where I don't get any bonuses.
Still a 17.
I'll take it.
It's almost like she's divinely communicating with it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Zephyr actually says that, like, I told you guys, like, she can control, she's the Raven Queen, she controls the animals,
Buffalo? She controls buffalo.
And the animals, all animals.
I mean, I guess she is pretty headstrong. I guess it works.
Alright, so it is going to cut you guys back couple hours to do that, so you're not gonna make it to the mountains by dark, but you're gonna be maybe like 3 or 4 hours out.
But we have an all-terrain cart now.
I'll ritually cast Liamon's tiny hut in the cart for the night.
Got a buffalo pulling our cart.
Its name is Sweetums.
It's, her, summoned mount.
You guys do have a buffalo now that pulls your cart, so
we do have a buffalo. We call him Yippa.
I like it. Yippa. We're gonna make him a character sheet. Alright, so you guys get the couple hours out in camp, or you're camping right where you're at?
think
what?
like a couple hours out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
You
don't
guys
know.
don't
We
want
can
to travel
go.
during the dark for those couple hours, or
I'm perfectly fine at night.
Yeah, I'm fine at doing it. I can help lead the buffalo, like walk it.
all right. So then I'm gonna
Or do
need-
we'll walk a couple hours and then we'll take our rest. I'm not opposed to walking partially through the night, but we do need some rest.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be beat, and you don't know what you're gonna come across in this. You guys have no idea where you're being led. You
Nope.
know, so.
Nope.
All right, so you guys camp out for the night. Obviously, you set up your watches.
Newman's tiny hut is up. For the night as well.
Okay.
I'll take the darkest part of the I'll take the darkest part of the night watch.
Are you guys all sitting in the hut though? Can it fit you all?
Yeah, I think so.
I think mostly, yeah.
Yeah, I can fit the whole party except for like the cart and the buffalo.
Yeah, no buffalo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He can chew on some grass overnight.
No, okay. All right, who's giving me the high or low?
I'll do
Probably
it.
not rain.
Drain's banned.
I'll roll it. We'll
Our
give it
poor-
a low.
Our 4 horses.
This is for the night.
She changed machines. This machine's got the luck.
No.
Nope, that ain't it. Low, dick.
You guys. Yeah, they took their all night rest. You guys wake up and with your hut you just like recast the spell or say reverse or whatever and it goes away.
It runs out after 8 hours, which is exactly how much time you need to
Okay.
do a long rest.
As it runs down and it goes away, your cart and the bison are gone.
What, no one kept watch overnight?
Wait, hold on. From what I understood is our hut was inside the cart.
That is what I said.
Okay, alright.
So where do we end up?
Your hut's in the cart.
Somebody stole us in the middle of the night.
Those poor bastards.
Give me a perception check.
Everybody or
Yes, please.
Everybody give me a perception check.
I just woke up.
Color was I? There I am. Oh, no.
Scabbards was on watch. It seems poetically fair that he's.
Scabbards, Trent, and Rain. About halfway through the night, Rain, you just got done with your 4 hours of sleep. All of a sudden, you guys feel the cart start moving forward.
What?
Like the cart's moving, yeah. Like you can feel it kind of bouncing like it's going through the plains.
Is anybody else stirring awake from this? Or just looking around?
Those who I said,
So
Scabbards.
do we? I mean, the
Look over at Trent and just
tiny
Fuck.
hut. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if I muted myself. The tiny hut we could see through it. So
Yeah.
can we see who is like stealing us?
Nobody's stealing you. The bison is just,
Bison got hungry.
yeah, he's walking.
He's going home.
He started walking in this direction. We're gonna say
damn.
you guys are here, and you need to get here.
The life of being sidetracked.
Does somebody want to stop this bison?
Yeah, I guess I just hop up and I mean, can I reach the reins from inside the hut, or do I got to get out of the hut to get to the reins?
Getting out of the hut doesn't do anything, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but just trying to figure out how to play this out in my head. I mean, I thought we would have like tied everything up, but we'll go with it. We didn't
forgot.
specifically say. Yeah, I mean, we didn't say we were tying everything up.
No.
So
Just low back.
yeah, I mean, I
Scabbers
guess
was
I
in
would.
charge of that.
I just don't. I'm just trying to picture how the tiny hut is set up versus, you know what I mean? Do I got to pop out of it to grab the reins, or
Just jump out of it, do a somersault, land on the
I
bison.
believe it's a
pull his
10-foot
reins back.
10-foot square, right? So like 4 squares.
And if you guys want me to, I will fly on its back and try and calm it. I am not making any
You
promises.
just give me another animal handling check, and whoever wants to do that, just to see if we can kind of get it back on track and get it walking. And oh yeah,
Yeah, Scabbards, good job, buddy.
Nice.
Wisdom, not charisma.
Right. So this time we'll find a tree nearby. Tie the reins
Well,
off.
this time Scabbard's kind of like, he kind of directs the bison, so he keeps moving, but he's moving in the direction that you guys actually need to go in, so you can finish your rest.
Nice.
And
make
then,
progress.
like, yeah, make progress.
All right. Well, I wake up and I kind of go, dang, we're moving already. Someone's an early riser.
Yep.
Apparently, Scabbers hasn't
Right.
slept all goddamn night.
Alright, so you guys... The bison kind of just stops, and it's been a couple hours. It's been the full night's sleep, plus some. And you guys kind of get to this flat cliffside of the mountain. There's no cave, there's nothing, but Zephyr's 100% sure, like, it's here, it's right here, watch. Hold on, I gotta do this real quick. And this.
What is it? A side of a what?
Mountain.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys get up to the side of the mountain and you guys see nothing. You can roll perceptions, you guys can look for doors.
I'm gonna kind of keep walking towards.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it in the direction he's telling us in off the cliff.
I'm gonna keep walking towards it, and then I'm gonna kind of stand like with it right in front of me, like I'm waiting, and then kind of look back at Soul, and kind of like motion at the rock.
Will walk up and just like touches the rock and goes, "All right, what?"
As soon as you touch the rock, a huge hole in the wall just kind of like starts to shape open, and you see some stairs leading up.
Can Bison go upstairs?
Oh
I
no,
mean, he can stay
this
out
is
here.
this is definitely like 10 foot wide. It's not fitting.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I can fit though.
Alright, last map of the night
Strap
to
on.
share with you guys.
Strap on the overnight feed bag.
Yeah.
This time we
Is there
tie
like
them
a
off.
big bunch of grass or flowers I can just go up and grab a big bushel of or something and put it in front of it?
To kind of like keep it to stay there.
Among with tying it off.
Yeah.
Please tell me.
Guys, we have a bison. We're keeping the bison.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me I can see this map.
Actually,
Maybe I just gotta resize it. Hold on, maybe.
there was a map that actually was supposed to be meant for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not responding. That would be why.
I'm assuming you dealt with all the freaking extension fucking crap when they updated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, I zoomed out really far.
Apparently, Tal Voss was the first one into the temple. Looking for some research. I don't know.
No, I'm trying to just get you guys placed on there so you can.
So get out of the way, Soul. I got some research to do. No, just kidding.
Nope. Not fighting that one. Is like.
Sucks.
Someone just say sucks for research. How dare you?
No, I haven't seen one image yet all night. I'm just getting
Can
black
kinda
screens, gray screens. I'm getting nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of frustrating.
Is it a large
Yeah.
map?
Well, I don't want to watch the
I mean-
Twitch
No.
stream because then I see your table. I see everything you put up.
No,
So
you
it's
just
not-
see you see the map, but there's not gonna be much. I didn't really plan on a big combat session. Not gonna lie to you, this is gonna be a lot of lore tonight, so that way you guys can learn get some backstory stuff going, character development.
I got a hat.
Fucking hat, dude. Jesus.
I got a
All right.
dented up, rusted breastplate.
So, Zephyr does know, though, that there are certain areas where there are traps. And he does know areas where there are, like, little, secret things you have to answer to get
Have you
through
been
the
here before?
doors.
Yeah, I've been here before.
Well, if you don't mind, you could lead me to these traps, and if we can't get by them, I can try my hand at disabling them.
That's a good fucking point.
What?
That you've been into the temple and you would really know where all the traps are at. Alright, well, you guys can go ahead and, those of you that can see the map, move yourself. You can go ahead and start moving yourself.
I don't even know where myself is.
Well, I'm not moving until I see Cypher move.
You're
My
on there.
token's still
You
on
guys-
Lily's lucky end.
Oh, jeez,
Oh.
and Rice.
There's a little corner
I'm
over
way
here.
zoomed in.
That's who I'm
Okay.
missing. There we go. There you are, Rain.
Yeah, where I am.
Alright, so...
Click on my token. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Scabbers, you're gonna trigger a trap running off like that.
Why you guys aren't behind me?
I mean, I was gonna let Zephyr read the way. He obviously knows what's up and up in here.
Yeah.
I can't see, so I can't
Here.
help you.
It's got to be our modem or something.
So Zephyr, you said there's a room with research in here. Is there like a library or a mural or something like that?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yep.
I found me.
And I'm
It's all
taking
black, but I see my token.
You took the wrong turn. No.
Ah,
Go down there.
Nope, over here. I don't know who's drawing those arrows, but not me.
that's me. So people knew where we were going.
I didn't know where we were going. I just
Alright, I
There you
was
go.
just
saw
backing
a
up 'cause Soul
small,
wasn't there.
narrow path that looked good enough for me to fit down.
You guys are walking through.
guys.
As you guys are walking through this temple, there are pictures hanging up everywhere of like they're not exactly Saul, but they could be like family members almost. The resemblance is uncanny, like there's candles lit everywhere. There's altars. It's very well kept too, you notice? Like it's not... The temple is definitely not...
Like, it's not like dirty.
Yeah. It's a good built, solid temple. And you guys... Zephyr leads you to this room where there's steps. Those steps look like they go up. Yeah. Steps go up to... There, standing at the top of the altar, is a huge statue of what appears to be the Raven Queen.
Huh.
I look at Zephyr and I'm like, well, that's a cool statue and all, but I thought you said, is there like a library here somewhere to get some research done, find out what's going on?
There anything nifty with the statue?
Man.
How much like Saul does it look like?
Alright. Go up to the statue. Kind of creak it to one side. And put my hand underneath it. And I'm going to hit that thing.
Alright, so Zephyr kind of walks up, and on the bottom of the statue there's kind of like a platform that the queen is standing on. But if you look close enough, you can kind of see a small little piece of the stone that can be pressed in. So he presses it in, and the statue kind of moves over, and there's a book laying there underneath the statue.
Ah, yes. A singular book.
Careful, it's a trap.
Before Talas grabs it, what's it written in?
Never
got-
even had the chance.
It's got anti-Talvos magic on it.
Same writings that you guys have been noticing on the other books when it comes to the Raven Queen.
Ancient Drake, not the Ancient Draconic. They're the okay.
I don't even remember what you said that was.
No,
No.
the dragon was Ancient Draconic. The Raven Queen book.
I remember someone being able to read it. I just can't remember who.
The ancient elf.
We're
Ancient
starting
Elven,
to-
yeah. The Raven Queen
What's it?
book's Ancient Elven.
Wasn't it me? I think I read it.
I think it was you, Rain, yeah. I know you and Saul were trying to put it together. But
Well, I can't read. I know Elvish, but I don't know Ancient Elven. So I could do comprehend languages, but you guys will probably just have to read whatever this book says to me. 'Cause I have no idea what's in here.
We're in the same boat.
You guys don't know Ancient Elvish?
No, I
can
don't.
read it.
Well, he can.
So does that mean he can read that whole other book that you have?
Probably.
Are you intimidating me, Trent? What was it?
No, I'm intimidating the book to go to common.
I cast magic missile, but there's nothing in the room to attack. I'm attacking the darkness.
Shooting the book.
Why won't you let me read you?
Depending on the story.
Yeah.
Kind of look at everyone else. I'm like, does anyone else want to read the book so we know what's going on, or do I need to cast the comprehend languages?
You would, please.
Zephyr can read it, and then Saul, for some reason, are you gonna grab the book at all and kind of, because you see the Raven Queen on it and all of that?
I'm.
Would you be the first one to grab it after Zephyr? Like, would Zephyr hand it to you?
Would Zephyr do it?
Zephyr probably wouldn't have grabbed it unless he's seen somebody else do it.
I mean, Talbos would have started walking towards the book, so unless someone stopped him.
I no. Soul would have let the people that did better at reading the book try to do it.
Well, Talbos is probably the first person to touch the book, then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
And I will cast as a spell slot comprehend languages, so it's instantaneous.
Okay.
And I'll start reading what it says. I'm gonna read it out loud.
Everything Zephyr said to you earlier is in that book.
There wouldn't by chance be reference to the elves and maybe a relationship between the dragons and what might possibly be going on in Troken, is there?
Actually, there is. The elves and the dragons lived together for thousands of years. Not all the elves and not all the dragons got along, obviously, so there were wars between certain factions. We'll say some darker elves took place with some darker dragons to try to do some darker deeds, but they were the elves were pretty much tricked into their destruction.
Elves.
Yeah, that's why there are no elves on Troken. The dragons kind of
What?
killed them all, like
Uh-oh.
horribly, brutally, and tried to hide every known book information.
I wonder if that's why earlier in the session we were talking about how the elves randomly destroyed the original Wizard Academy. I wonder if that was because I don't know which Wizard Academy originally had the idea to hide the dragons from the world. But man, that sounds like there's a saltiness with Troken in that regard on this continent between.
It looks like there used to be remnants of the Raven Queen here in Troken. Somehow the same way you got here, Saul, the others got here as well. Same thing, there's mention of the High Elves in there. The High Elves betrayed everybody. So High Elves were looked down upon pretty much after the dragons took over the lands. And the dragons ruled the lands for a long time after that, until the humans showed up.
Alright, well, I kind of just skimmed through the book to see if there's any other information that I find interesting, but if not,
It's Mage Hand.
I kind of just look at it and I'm like, well, that was an interesting read, and I funnily enough, that's what I was going to do, Trent. I kind of just Mage Hand the book. It kind of just floats out of my hand, and I go, well, I don't know if you want to put it back, but I don't know if this has any religious value to you, Soul or Zephyr. So I just kind of hand it off to Soul because I'm like, hey, if it's a book about what he thinks is you, here you go. It's your history about your people.
Soul takes it.
Her people, nothing. History about her.
Yeah, and I'll hand the book off to Soul.
Yeah, Soul will take it, kind of look at it, and I'll look at it later. And just like put it in her bag.
Okay.
Because it's like, okay, this is where she just feels uncomfortable having everybody focusing on her like that.
Talos will say this, Soul, if you ever want me to, we could sit down for a minute and I could write you like a common to ancient elf character cheat sheet that you could use maybe to learn the language yourself if you wanted to.
That would work. I would like that very much, please.
But
It
you
takes some
said
time.
she could read this book, correct?
I thought that was a note.
That book, yes, she can. If she touches it, she instantly can, like, the knowledge
never
is
mind.
kind of, like, given back to her, we'll say.
Oh. Interesting.
Rain check on that language thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, then she's just processing all that data in her head now.
Goes kind
I
of
kinda-
for a second.
Yeah.
I kind of look at Zephyr and I'm like, well, unfortunate relationship between the dragons and the elves aside, this seems like ancient history to me, and I love ancient history, but and is there anything else in the temple that you think we should look into?
Anything shiny?
There might be some shiny treasured things, but I mean, this is a temple. You can steal from a temple if you want to. You know, I'll let you.
I mean, hey, if it's a temple to Soul,
I don't
she's
feel
just
like
taking
I'm
her-
stealing.
Yeah, she's just taking her stuff back, right? She's just taking her.
Mhm.
I don't think
technically-
we need to take everything.
No, we'll return it when we're done with it if it's, not
Not traded
perishable.
for.
If Scabbards doesn't give it away for a potion of healing.
Scabbards with
No, I got
leaves. we
4
can-
of those. I'm fine.
Scabbard,
Looking around
if we
for
don't
other
take
fruits.
everything, we could use this place as your hoard.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. This is your place.
Oh,
You could make it our base.
guys! I got a cave!
Halas just massages his head and he goes, oh, we're at this again. Well, at
Scabbards
least-
is running around looking
cave
for a
that's
place
at-
like a good setup spot for a horde.
So you guys,
Just like frantically running around the place.
you guys can't see the map, can you?
Not
Yeah, I
Those
can.
of you that can. All right, you notice Zephyr's kind of running around frantically, yelling.
Wait, where'd he go? I don't even know where he
He's
went.
yelling for people.
Zephyr, where'd you go, buddy?
Yo,
Which direction did he go? Can I hear him? Is he like to the
Yeah,
north
to
of
the
us?
north of you.
Or south, west,
North.
east? I mean, I'm assuming he's not where we worked. Oh. Zephyr, what's up? What are you doing?
I'm looking for all the others.
Say it again.
I'm looking for all the others.
Oh, were there others of your order supposed to be here?
Yeah, there's normally priests. You don't notice everything's clean? Like, there's normally brothers here, like, in the temple.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to cast. Let me see where it is.
So after he says that, I want to take a look and just see if I notice if it's like really dusty, or if it looks like it has been recently
Who is
cleaned.
that?
Trent.
Oh. Alright, go ahead.
Oh, fuck me.
Looks clean to a dwarf.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Damn.
You guys are seeing more elvish things than you've ever seen. Like, you guys don't even know half of what Saul and Rain, you guys, recognize a lot of it from elven cultures, past histories. Something like, it seems like people from your guys' world eventually settled here. But Zephyr's right. When he left, the sect was full, but now it's empty.
I'd like to ask him how long ago he left.
Couple months.
Oh, that's not me.
So something drastically changed
Mm-hmm.
in a couple of
I
months.
mean, is there like a main area that they might have gone to? Or
Well,
is there like a.
there's the common hall.
I mean, I'll come in here with him.
Alright.
But nobody's here.
Just out of curiosity, and mainly because I'm just gonna do see invisibility and just have that up for an hour.
Alright. You can see that there's an invisible wall that was placed here.
Oh, do I point that out to Zephyr as I walk by it? Like, hey, do you know what this is? I kind of point out this invisible wall that has a staircase.
Yep, it leads downstairs.
I kind of shout out to the group, guys. We're going down the invisible staircase that's over here.
Okay. So follow?
Absolutely.
You know, follow
Yeah.
Zephyr.
Yeah. Follows.
Alright, so you guys get down to the basement of the temple and roll me will saves.
Is that wisdom?
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It was wisdom saves.
It's okay. We understand.
Ah, yes.
I don't know if it'll help me at all, but I'd like to use reaction to give me a +4 to that save, but I don't know if it'll help me. Might not, but still only a 12.
I should make you roll at disadvantage, Zephyr.
Thought about it.
Roll it again. We'll see. We'll take the lower of the two. Okay, so the 10. So it's extra hard for you. So you didn't pass. Rain, Scabbards, Trent, and Saul. You guys, for some reason, like, the sight doesn't bother you, but you see Telvas and Zephyr kind of just like puking over in the corner, because there's nothing but just like stacks of the elf monks' bodies just stacked up.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
Ah.
And
Oh boy.
Can we do an investigate to find out what happened here? Like, is there like signs of like what killed them, like magic or
100%.
like or battle wounds, like swords? and
Medicine check.
crossbows?
Gonna roll a medicine check.
Investigation. I'm gonna have this bird help me with this. Investigation.
Yeah.
Alright, Telvas, you find a small note left, kind of like the bodies are all kind of stacked on top of each other, but one body just so happened to have its arm sticking out with a note on it that caught your eye. Your medicine checks, yeah, they are all, you would waste your time. They've been dead for, they're decaying. They've been dead there for months.
So it must have not happened soon after he left if he's been not gone for more than a few months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a pretty good deductive skill.
I will look at this note. What does it say?
This would have never tried this with the bulk of our order here.
Can I read the note? What's the note say?
The
You
note's
said they've been
written
dead
in-
for months?
Yeah.
And he just left a couple months ago?
Yep.
Sorry, what was that, Josh? It's written in what?
Ancient Elven.
I go over to Zephyr and I go, I found this in the hands of one of the bodies. I don't know what it says, but I'll hand him the note.
I'll read it.
I'm thinking, hold on, damn it.
He's got some typing to do.
No, I just gotta. You thought you could hide from us, but we know where you're all at. The humans tried to hold us, but I hope they're ready for the attack. And there's like a small little dragon head stamp.
Do I recognize the stamp mark?
It's from the, well, actually, roll me your... It's the mark for the people who used to worship the dragons. It's the dragon worshippers mark, which is just a skull, a dragon skull face down, and it's kind of got the horns coming up like this.
Is this like a retaliation for the dragons, or?
I don't know what they'd be retaliating for. They had a war with the elves over a long time ago.
Yeah, why now? Why did you decide to
I mean,
leave
by the way,
when-
I don't know if Zephyr has shared that with us yet. That was kind of an out-of-character discussion, but I don't think he's shared that with us yet.
Heard what?
What the note said?
He said he'd read it out
He
loud.
said it read out loud.
Oh, okay. You did? looking at the symbol, would it have anything to do like with a certain dragon? Like maybe it's like worshippers of Kurjanu or worshippers of Unbahamut or worshippers of a certain dragon, or just dragons in general?
Roll me something for like to remember. To remember would be to
Intelligence, wisdom.
intelligence. Wisdom would be to remember. Intelligence would be to know on the spot. Yeah.
And I'll do intelligence. That's what I prefer. It's just a straight intelligence roll.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay.
From what I've read.
I know nothing of the land.
20. Dirty 20.
All right. So you guys do know yeah, you guys are totally know. Especially Scabbard. Scabbard, you know all about the dragon worshippers. I mean, you're a little kobold. It's just something you'd have learned about and known about, and I haven't had a chance to get there yet, but I've got stuff set up for you for that section anyway, so yeah, like in Talvash, you would remember reading from the books in the schools that you would know that that's definitely from the dragon cult.
Now, like I asked, is this just a general dragons, or is it like a specific?
Right. Fuck off. God damn it. Yeah, no, it's that's what I meant to say. I had it planned too. Kujana.
It is a cult for Kujana.
Yep. I got distracted. I'm sorry. It's for Kujana.
I'll say out loud when the college referenced the dragon that they were afraid of causing trouble, this symbol did pop up in one of the books I was researching that seemed to generally reference her and her followers, which tend to be evil gods, or evil dragons, and that she wants the extinction of the races on Troken. Well,
Zephyr would know a little bit about that because being part of that sect, you know, they knew about the dragons, and that's why they were hidden in the mountains. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for their queen to arrive again.
So are all these?
Everything was fine when I left here a couple of months ago. There was
all these monks'
a long
elves.
journey from where we came from. I wonder if our enemy followed us from the Shadowfell, or if they were here waiting on us.
Telvas.
yes.
With that intelligence check, you would know also from reading your books that there are known portals among the world that you could actually travel to other existences, but they're not really like pinpointed, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know they're out there, but you don't know until you've hit one that you've actually hit one.
Are
we referencing
sharing that out?
I mean, yeah, I'll share. Are we referencing the gate that we found earlier when we were talking about
I'm thinking using
Megan the Wicked?
blood.
If you're asking me about that, you guys are asking me, like, is that one?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it might be.
I mean,
Give me
my
a high or
deduction in
low,
my-
and I will tell you the answer if you get it
Well,
right.
Otherwise,
you have to go back and research it.
I want to go back and check the damn thing myself.
You said low. Yes. That is definitely...
It's one of them,
portals.
but do I know where we have no idea where it would take us, right? We just know it would go to another.
Somewhere.
Is it like another plane that's referenced, or is it like another world?
None of them are guaranteed to know where you're going to show up. But they do go back to the other one. Like, when you go through one portal to get to the other world, you can go back through that portal to get back to the world, back to Troken.
Okay.
Okay, so, like, it's not like it's random every time you go through a portal, so you never know when you're going to get back. It's
such
just
an archaic gateway that the locations on where they go have been lost to time.
correct.
Well, I'll share that information.
This is a gateway similar to what the Shadowkai used to move to the Shadowfell.
Oh. Well, wow. This is a brain dump. I kind of look at Zephyr and I'm like, do you want us to bury your dead? I don't know how you... I feel really bad about it, but I don't know what you want to do here.
They just get reincarnated, right? That's like your whole thing, your whole people's perception?
No, not really.
No.
No,
Okay.
that's not really.
She got reincarnated. She's a god. I mean, I guess if I became one, I might be able to do that too, but highly unlikely.
I think things are better when there's an end anyway, but do you want us to bury your friends or your family? I don't know what they were to you.
I would appreciate that.
Okay, yeah, we'll go through and give the proper rites.
Is there a way you prefer this? Would you like us to bury them? We want us to build a
come off the
bonfire?
Cliffside.
We're of the nature, we will lie in the nature.
Okay.
Go outside and create, like, basically just a small little bed of twigs.
Trent's checking the pockets of all the ones he carries out.
Okay. Like Talbos was gonna go outside with Zephyr anyway, and he was gonna cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp and use this giant cat's paw to just dig large burial mounds into the dirt.
I don't think we were going to bury him.
I thought that's what he said, right?
No, they're getting ready to burn the bodies.
Oh, well then, I'll still summon Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, but I'm going to use it to knock down trees and rip them root and stem out of the ground so we can use him to set up...
Oh my god, why are you ripping trees out of the ground?
Yeah, please don't destroy too much nature.
You guys are in the plains.
Oh. We don't want us to a giant bonfire, do we?
Not really.
No.
I was saying, are we trying to start a plane?
Grassy plain, and within 24 hours, the body is going to be gone, and there will be flowers there, because that's elves.
Why don't you just use that big hand thing to dig a big hole, throw them all in the hole, and catch it on fire? I mean, I know as brutal as that sounds, but
yeah, I didn't know how disrespectful you would have felt that would be to him and hers people.
I was going to dig a separate trench for each individual one of them. It's not like I was going to set them on fire. I could put the dirt back in.
Yeah, but we're going to burn them all in each individual that's about as respectful as you can get,
We're
but
just
that's
gonna bury
time
him, return him
consuming.
to nature.
You just
Oh,
wanna bury
bury.
him.
Okay,
Alright.
do your thing. I'm gonna grab my shovel.
Here,
Yeah, so
George,
the
I'm gonna
cat's-
make you happy.
The cat's paw idea is what comes out. Then, meow, meow, meow.
A map you can see.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys come out.
Rough count. How many bodies were they? 20, 30.
Hold on.
I can't imagine more than 10, 15.
I was about to say half of this anyway, so 15.
15, okay. Just
And they were stacked like Lincoln logs.
Could I build a fort? Oh, but never mind.
This was a travesty. They were very generous and nice to me and my order.
Now, this is not your order?
No, like, just like, no. This is just like a priesthood of the Raven Queen and probably some of the other ancient minor elven deities.
Oh, so this
In my
isn't
order,
just...
We live in the Shadowfell with the rest of some of the civilization left over from the Shadakai. We came to this land to search for her. We remember from ancient maps of this temple, so we seeked it out, and they were nice enough to give us food, shelter, maps the lands, so that we could plan trying to find her.
Okay.
So the dragons followed you and wiped them out.
Bring out your dead.
That's what it looks like.
All right.
Yeah,
Or the ancient Silverven.
it could be dragons from the other world.
I'm
How
a
about
dragon
just
from
like-
the other world.
The Drow could also have sensed our return.
What drow? Alright, so you guys are burying the bodies.
Yep.
hmm
Alright, and then from there, are you going to... You have this whole ass temple.
So we have a base of operations now.
You took the words
Yeah.
right
We have
out.
like a legit place. And then we have a place on the eastern border, on the eastern coast. My
You mean
place.
the magic? I was gonna say the mage college is probably another base.
And then my cave.
Let me see, maybe...
I think my cave's head of the operations, though, right? I think that's where we're getting at this.
The crash cave?
Yeah. The crash cave.
The destroyed cave? Yeah.
Not too destroyed.
It's probably swarming with rats and other sea creatures by now, so I don't want to.
No, I sealed it up. I did good. Oh well.
Back to the
Anyway.
Come on. Work for Trent. Damn you, fuck whore.
No,
And I don't know if I can take it.
it's weird because it's only your table that I have this issue.
The app I use to make the maps gives me the line of sight built in. So I don't.
Right, but other guys can see it, so it's not. I don't think it's the maps issue. I think it's my issue connecting to your table or something. Maybe like my router, because it's mine and Rain. Neither one of us can see anything.
No,
I'm
sir.
I can't see it. Well, I can see the regular map.
Yeah, isn't that the one we're on now?
Oh, I shared the Raven Queen Temple map with.
Yeah,
Jess.
I can see the Troken 2 map. I can see that one.
Yeah, so
That's
you
the
can
only.
see
That's the only
some-
image. That's the
can't
only image you've
clear.
shared that I've been able to see. Oh, and I think I was able to see the first map that my token was already on that we didn't really use.
I mean, unless you guys had anything else like to do here, I was thinking I think we should hurry with our adventuring for the mossy swells. I don't know about you. I'm thinking we should do like a fast pace to either to get to the ruins and then to deal with the hags, and then we start heading straight for Erisfell to do the next quest with the finding the hidden dragon temple.
Because we still didn't. There was some hags we had to deal with, right?
Yeah,
They're
that's
in the
what
mossy swells. There's also a dragon ruin of something that might have some interesting information in the mossy swells, but the next
a little northeast of it, actually.
Yeah. Our next big adventure, though, is going to a dragon temple that's supposed to be somewhere in here that we're supposed to meet Agatha.
But the hags are the next payday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hags are the next payday, and they down here. As well as the mushrooms. Don't forget the mushrooms.
Well, me and
Well-
Scabbards are rich, so.
No,
Scabbards is rich.
You guys are fucking loaded right now.
Scabbards is rich. I'm fairly well off.
It's not
But
so much.
I need more.
It's not so much the money that interests me. It's the research material that the hags might have, because they're arcane casters, and also
The horde's not
enchantment
large enough.
pieces. Enchantment pieces.
Yeah, we need to get more. Keep going to places to make the horde larger.
and the magic item maker happy.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are going to head to Welter instead.
Yeah, I guess that's the next stop. I
Yeah.
don't know if we'll probably only stay a night unless we get like another reason to stay.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
hitting up a good inn or something might not be bad.
And I guess yeah, there's a quick
All right,
night's rest.
so let's do this. It's probably only. Let me draw an arrow.
Let's grab Yippa in the cart and go.
It's a half day's travel from here to there. Who is rolling the encounter check? Or we can roll straight to the mossy
I'm down for-
swells and end it there.
I'm down for heading straight for the mossy swells. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Just like
Okay.
head there and end it for the night.
So
Let's
we're
roll
gonna do
again.
we're gonna do 2 encounter rolls. If we have an encounter, that's how we start next session.
I agree.
I will give you. Damn, how could I do it to make it a little.
I think Zephyr and Soul should get the rolls for just having their Zephyr for having his buddies murdered, and then Soul for finding out apparently she's a god.
That's fine.
I'm just hoping for an encounter.
Soul,
Right.
I'll give you advantage on yours. Just
Advantage,
because
though.
you kind of feel really inspired right now. Like, you feel.
I was hoping those elves would come back to life when we fight some zombies.
So for advantage, is that like she declares high or low and she gets to roll it twice to see if she gets a really high number?
I'm wondering if, like. Because it shows both numbers.
Percentile, then ×2, maybe.
Yeah, it's like you can click advantage and then do percentile. I just did it.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just say high and see what happens.
Oh, nope, it didn't.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Roll.
Alright.
Okay, it apparently doesn't do the.
Roll one more percentile.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey! That's a pretty high right there.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys will get a good encounter.
Oh, a good encounter. All right, Zephyr.
And then can Zephyr have advantage for his rage for wanting?
I feel like you should have disadvantage.
Actually, Trent, let Trent roll it. You haven't rolled much tonight, you son of a biscuit. You gotta
What
get
am I
all,
rolling?
You gotta get all roguey on me. High or low?
High again. Yeah.
Nope.
Nope, but you
I
only
I
rolled
thought that'd be like an 88.
That is an 88.
That's still
Oh, I rolled
kinda
2. Oh, I
is.
rolled 2. Okay, yeah.
But
I
that
screwed up
is
and
an
didn't click.
88, so you're good. You
2 good
you
encounters.
guys get 2
So
good encounters starting off next event.
next event's a combat event. Or at least an encounter.
We're getting
event.
mushrooms and hags. Yeah.
Mushrooms, hags, and maybe just a quick little sightseeing trip in a dragon ruin.
Yeah.
No, these encounters are before the mushrooms and hags.
They're good
Oh, yeah.
encounters too, so we'll see what they could be.
I'm super stoked.
All right, so with that, everybody that watched, there was a lot of you. Thank you. Thank you for the bits, Rob, Justin. Rob, you can use that next session. Just because you used it and they hadn't even done any combat, so next session you guys will get a free level up. Ooh, I feel powerful again.
Speaking of level up, question,
I'll dish out XP after we're done.
Okay.
Because you guys got to get XP from last session and all the roleplay XP from this session. So, thank you. If you liked it, follow us. If you really liked it, subscribe and make some changes to the world. Changes to the world. Subscribers have that option.
It makes our lives more interesting.
It has.
As long as it doesn't result into a retcon, that's all I say.
No TPK is the only rule. Okay, that is my only rule. No TPK. But I just want you guys to know, I do plan